It is day 46 on our hike to Land's End, and we're currently coming down the Offa's Dyke and we're in the Shropshire hills. So it's 20 to 9 and we've only gone 0.2 miles, and we've now got a lot of elevation to do, so we're coming down this steep hill and we're going to be going up, and I think it's rolling hills to Knighton, so it's going to be tough, but it's a little bit cloudy this morning. It's really muggy and it's raining a little bit, but it's definitely better than sunshine. So hopefully today's a bit cooler. I'm so happy I found this piece of hardwood as a walking stick. It's so helpful on these downhills and the uphills. We were talking about buying another pole anyway, but this piece of hardwood's doing a great job. So yeah, it's making my life a little bit easier. So I was very thankful to find that yesterday. About 1/3 of the Offa's Dyke Trail, so about 60 miles, follows this earthworks, this like mound, this boundary line, and the path goes directly on top of it. And King Offa of Mercia built it in the 8th century as a boundary between England and Wales, and it makes for some really nice walking. It's just a really straight line, most of it, and it just goes in between fields and in between buildings, and yeah, I'm really enjoying the Offa's Dyke Trail. Just come through this gate and I just noticed off to the right on this tree there is some crazy fungi growing out of this tree, and then there's like a little cool one here. I've never seen anything like that before. It's 11:30 and we're on 4.5 miles. It's been very slow going, but the views are fantastic here. But we've just been going up and down really steep hills. We're about 6.5 miles from Knighton, but we've run out of water now. So ahead of me I can see some farm buildings and a little church and a few houses, so we've got to try and source some water somewhere down in this valley, hopefully. Yay, we found water just coming down into this valley, and there's a little water point here. What are you making, Dyke?
I've made
What are you
pasta.
using? You got a new little wooden spoon, have you?
I got this in Montgomery.
A little hardware shop
This is
for
really good.
90p.
Yeah.
You wanted a little wooden spoon, didn't you?
Yeah, so good.
Also there's pasta and...
Pasta and spring onion and chili and coconut milk and sugar and salt and sumac, which is lemon. So it's like lemon coconut onion pasta.
Nice.
With oats in to make it creamy.
Oh, okay. Awesome. You put oats in and it makes it like sticky, but it looks tasty and I'm hungry. That's a good thing about finding this water tap. We can use the water to make pasta, because we needed all the water we had to drink, so we couldn't make the pasta, but now we found water. We've washed the buffs, washed my feet, washed some socks. It's really amazing what you can do when you find water. That was very, very tasty. I think that's the best pasta you've ever made.
Glad you're enjoying.
So we've both just eaten loads of pasta, loads of custard creams, and hopefully that gives us the energy to climb up this massive hill in front of us.
Yeah. Which goes like that, and then walk along the coast path.
Yes. Coast path.
That's such a cool t-shirt.
Oh, right, okay.
A really nice group of hikers. They were just asking us what we were doing, and we told them, and then one of the guys had a John O Groats to Land's End t-shirt. He'd run it virtually, but we were just telling them the route we did by pointing at his t-shirt, which was that's quite cool. But yeah, lovely friendly group of hikers, just doing half of Offa's Dyke, but they're doing B&Bs, so they're doing it nice and comfortably, and we're doing it nice and comfortably, but wild camping. He's having a good little scratch. There we go. You figure out. Through the gate.
Oh, man.
Don't let him pass, don't let him pass, don't let him pass. It is 7:30 and we're on 14 miles and we're coming out of the town of Knighton now, and me and Di are so full up. We've got large chips, we just, what else do we eat? Just cakes and bananas and all sorts of stuff we've eaten, but we're so full up, and now coming out of the town it's just really steep, really steep hill, and the sun's come out so it's really hot. We're now 13 miles away from the town of Kington. So we're coming out of Knighton, going into Kington. It's very confusing. I wouldn't advise anyone to eat loads of food, drink 700 millilitres of water, and then put a heavy backpack on and try and climb up a really big hill, because it's not a good idea. But
My buckle's gonna burst my tummy. I mean, my tummy's bursting my buckle.
we both stuffed our faces. So we've now left the Shropshire hills, so it's a lot flatter now, so it's a lot easier walking, and the sun's come out so it's a lovely evening. But me and Di are so tired, we're just kind of really just plodding along at the moment, and I think the heat the last couple of days and all the hills today and yesterday are just caught up with us, and we're just absolutely pooped. So we're just taking refuge behind a hay bale. I think it's a good idea to let our food go down, because I think that's why we're struggling so much, but we're just so tired. But yeah, it is baking hot now, but yeah, we're just chilling. It's just a deer bounding off over the field, which was nice, and it's a lovely evening. Amazing colours of the sky. It's 10:10 and we made it 17.6 miles. Just popped the tent down. This is the Offa's Dyke trail right here, so my tent is directly on it, but we're in this massive sheep field. Here's Di's tent just off to the side here, and we've got fantastic views, and it's such a lovely evening with a lovely sunset, and we've got loads and loads of sheep making loads of noise, and in the distance I can see the Brecon beacons, which is quite nice. And we are about 10 miles from the town of Kington, and I think it's time to get in the tent and get some sleep, and I'll be listening to the sheep as I fall asleep, because they're all down here making a racket.